a glimpse into the lives of artists, authors, and influencers, discussing sincere moments, shareable stories, and unfiltered memories. Let's take a snapshot with Alisa Turner. There are two tracks, one being Psalms 13. A portion of the song, it goes like this: I will confess some days I feel forgotten. Seems like you're hiding your face from me. Yeah. And the other track, My Prayer for You, for anyone who's prayed 1,000 prayers and still can't find the answer anywhere, fighting off the lies that no one cares. That deals a lot with being forgotten. That deals a lot with abandonment. Have you actually personally experienced moments where you did not hear from God? I know you've touched a little bit on that previously, but how did you work through those times?
Oh goodness. On my best day, I would remember what I know to be true, that He is a Father. He's the most reliable thing you're ever going to have in your entire world, all of your days. And that He does not abandon His children, that He loves us in ways that I can't even comprehend. So on my good days, I know that well. On my bad days, I have to cling to that with any bit of strength and hope that I have left in me. Because of course, when you are down and out is when Satan would love to try to almost pull apart some of the things that you know to be true. And any weakness he can put into the things that you have stood firm and believe. He just has a field day with kind of kicking you when you're already down. And so I know it's going to be a fight to stick to what I know. And I think with Psalm 13 and My Prayer for You, those songs have resonated so much with people, and myself included, because we're having to say, I will still trust you. I will still believe that you are still good. And it's regardless of your circumstances. That's the hardest thing, is sometimes when things get really bad, you can think, hello, have I been forgotten? What about me down here? But he doesn't ever stop working for you and around you and in your life and in your heart. And so it's just where faith comes in. And I have to just step out on that and say, you know what? I'm not hearing him well today, and I really don't see much, but I have to know that he is still working and that he is as close as he's ever been.
Your debut album, Miracle or Not, which releases on May the 11th, you are also a worship leader. Some would say that even worship is in your DNA, like your father was a worship pastor.
Yes.
And how much of his mantle do you think you actually carry right now?
Oh gosh, I certainly try. I mean, I think I try to keep loving people the way my dad loved people, and it's not difficult. He and I were so similar. I was often called his mini me. So I got to grow up all throughout my life looking at a man who just cherished the Lord, who could barely have a conversation about the Lord without tearing up, and would do anything for anybody, strangers, people he didn't know, homeless people on the streets became people part of our family. And so it was just what I was surrounded with. And it's interesting, when he passed, when someone, a certain figure of your life, especially a parent, passes, it kind of does challenge, okay, who really am I? Outside of my parents' faith, what is my faith? So it's such a challenging season for me to say, okay, what do I believe and how am I going to treat people? And is my heart in the right place? And so that was such a time of growth for me. But it's been so just lovingly the way that my Heavenly Father has kind of just stepped in even more, as if he was already there before, but he's provided other people just in my life to step in and help me keep moving forward. But I certainly hope that I carry the light my father did, in the way that he did, just his heart wide open for people and for the Lord, and not only loving them on them, but just leading them back to the Lord and just reminding them constantly for our purposes here.